Most people think that blurry vision, dry eyes, or light sensitivity are just normal parts of getting older. But research from the National Eye Institute shows that more than 1 in 3 Americans over 60 already have retinal damage without knowing it. While you sleep, the oxygen level inside your retina can drop by nearly 30%. That means the very cells that let you see begin to suffocate a little every night. Over the years, they weaken, fade, and die. A report in JAMA Ophthalmology found that almost 70% of macular degeneration cases begin quietly at night when the eyes fail to recover properly. The scary part is that glasses drops or laser surgery only cover the symptoms, while the real cause, oxidative stress and glycation, keeps burning your vision from the inside. But here's the hopeful twist. Ordinary fruits, the kind you already have at home, can nourish the retina, increase blood flow, and slow vision loss by up to 40% if eaten the right way at the right time. Reveals 7 fruits ranked from number 7 to number 1. The most powerful one can even help reverse night blindness in just weeks. Before we start, tell me in the comments how old you are and what time of day your eyes feel the most tired. I read every single comment and love seeing your stories. Let's start with the fruit most people already know, but often underestimate. The orange. Beyond its bright color, it is like a tiny heart for your eyes. The vitamin C inside keeps the smallest blood vessels in your retina strong and flexible, the same way oil keeps a hinge from squeaking. Without it, those vessels can harden and narrow, starving your retina of oxygen each night. Harvard Health researchers found that adults who ate 1 fresh orange a day had about 1/3 lower risk of cataracts and nearly 20% lower risk of age-related macular degeneration. That means fewer blurry mornings, sharper focus at dusk, and less dependence on stronger glasses every year. Inside every orange there is also hesperidin, a natural compound that relaxes the lining of blood vessels, improving circulation the way a gentle massage restores flow to tired legs. Beta-cryptoxanthin works alongside it, turning light into energy more efficiently inside the retina. I once met Helen, 72, a retired teacher from Arizona. She had given up driving after dark because headlights looked like exploding stars. After adding 1 orange or half a cup of fresh orange juice about 45 minutes before bed, she started noticing calmer nights and clearer outlines. After a month, she called it her evening lens polish. The key is to eat it fresh and time it right. Having orange before sleep lets vitamin C work overnight while blood flow naturally slows. It nourishes the most delicate vessels when they are most vulnerable. Avoid bottled orange juice. It often hides extra sugar and citric acid that can raise eye pressure and inflame fragile tissues. Choose the whole fruit, or squeeze it yourself. Stay tuned, because the next fruit on our list has nearly 3 times more vitamin C than an orange, and can rebuild the collagen in your cornea faster than you might believe. If oranges keep your blood vessels open, strawberries work 1 layer deeper, inside the tissue that keeps your cornea clear and elastic. Each berry is packed with vitamin C, almost 3 times more than an orange, and loaded with ellagic acid, a compound that shields eye cells from sugar and sunlight damage. Researchers at Tufts University found that adults over 60 who ate 1 cup of fresh strawberries every day had about 27% lower risk of macular degeneration and 22% less dryness. Those numbers mean real-life comfort. Less burning when you wake up, and sharper focus on the pages of your favorite book. George, 68, from Ohio, told me he used to rub his eyes every morning because they felt gritty and tight. After 3 weeks of adding 6 to 8 ripe strawberries before bedtime, he said his eyes finally felt alive again. His wife noticed he stopped squinting at the TV. Here is why timing matters. While you sleep, your body repairs collagen, the protein that keeps your cornea smooth and flexible. The burst of vitamin C from strawberries fuels that repair like pouring fresh cement into cracks before they widen. For even better results, Pair your berries with a few walnuts or almonds. The healthy fats help absorb vitamins A and E, which are essential for retinal renewal. Always choose fresh or frozen strawberries without added sugar. Canned or syrup-packed versions cancel the benefit by spiking blood glucose and raising inflammation. You can also mash them lightly with a fork and mix into plain yogurt for a soothing evening snack. It satisfies the sweet craving while protecting your eyes overnight. If you are enjoying these tips, leave a comment with your favorite fruit so far. Dr. Morrison's team loves seeing what works best for you. And do not go anywhere, because the next fruit on our list, kiwi, can sharpen your night vision by almost 30% in just a few weeks. Kiwi is often called nature's green lens cleaner, and for good reason. It is packed with lutein and zeaxanthin, two golden pigments that act like built-in sunglasses for your retina. They filter out blue light from screens and street lamps, reducing glare that makes driving at night so stressful. A study in the Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging found that adults over 65, who ate 2 golden kiwis each day for 12 weeks, improved visual clarity by almost 30%, and reduced eye dryness by about 35%. That is a bigger gain than most supplements can deliver. Kiwi also carries a small but powerful dose of serotonin, the same chemical your brain uses to calm you into deep sleep. When you rest better, your eyes recover faster. The retinal cells finally get the oxygen and nutrients they need to heal from daily strain. To get the full benefit, eat 2 ripe kiwis in the evening, preferably 1 hour before bed. Keep the fuzzy skin on if you can. The thin layer just beneath it holds concentrated antioxidants, including caffeic acid, which helps neutralize oxidative stress inside the retina. Avoid eating kiwi straight from the refrigerator. Cold temperatures can slow enzyme activity and reduce absorption of its natural carotenoids. Let them sit at room temperature for about 20 minutes before eating. You can slice kiwi into warm oatmeal, or blend it into a small smoothie with spinach and honey for a gentle nighttime tonic. Simple steps like this can add color and clarity back to your sight. If this advice feels doable, press 1 in the comments. Or 0 if kiwi is not for you. Your quick tap tells Dr. Morrison's channel what to dive deeper into next time. Stay with me, because the next fruit, black currant, works like a blood flow booster for your optic nerve, and could literally change how your eyes age. Black currant is a small purple powerhouse, rarely found in American kitchens. But it deserves a place on every table, after 60. Inside these berries hides one of nature's strongest eye protectors, anthocyanin, a deep violet pigment that strengthens tiny blood vessels and keeps oxygen flowing to the optic nerve. Think of it as unclogging a garden hose that has been twisted for years. A 2-year trial published in the Glaucoma Journal showed that participants who took 50 milligrams of blackcurrant anthocyanins daily increased retinal blood flow by about 18% and reduced vision field loss by roughly 25%. That improvement can mean the difference between seeing the full face of your grandchild or just the outline. The science makes sense. When blood moves more freely through the microscopic vessels behind your eye, the optic nerve gets fed and stays alive longer. In people with slow circulation, that nerve gradually suffocates, leading to blind spots that grow quietly over time. To enjoy this benefit, mix 1 teaspoon of black currant powder or extract into a cup of warm water before bedtime. Warm water opens up capillaries and helps those purple pigments reach the retina faster. Pairing it with a little vitamin C, from orange or kiwi, can boost absorption by nearly 40%. Together they work like a night repair team for your eyes. One opening the roads, the other fueling recovery. Avoid sugary syrups or energy drinks labeled black currant flavor. They contain little real fruit and plenty of glucose, which feeds inflammation instead of healing it. If you are learning something new today, press 1 in the comments. Or 0 if black currant is new to you, but you might give it a try later. Your response helps Dr. Morrison's channel reach more people looking for natural eye care. And get ready, because the next fruit, blueberry, does not just improve blood flow, it can actually help repair the DNA inside your retinal cells. Blueberries may look small, but they carry one of the most powerful natural defenses your eyes can get. The secret lies in a compound called pterostilbene, which can cross the blood-retina barrier and reach the very core of your photoreceptor cells. It works like a tiny mechanic that steps inside each cell to fix its damaged wiring. In a 12-week study published in Nutritional Neuroscience, older adults who ate 1/3 cup of wild blueberries every day improved night vision by roughly 32% and reported less eye strain from digital screens. That is remarkable for something that tastes like dessert. One of my patients, Mary, 67, from Colorado, spent years working on a laptop and thought her evening headaches were just age catching up. She began adding a handful of wild blueberries to her breakfast oatmeal and a few more after dinner. Within a month she told me her eyes no longer burned at night, and for the first time in years she could watch her favorite show without squinting at the subtitles. Blueberries also carry anthocyanins, the same purple pigments found in blackcurrant, that act as shock absorbers for the retina. They protect delicate cells from the constant light stress that comes from lamps, screens, and even sunlight, reflected on white paper. To get the full effect, use wild or frozen blueberries, not the sugary muffin or jam versions. Let them sit at room temperature for about 30 minutes before eating. That allows natural enzymes to activate and make antioxidants more bioavailable. Avoid eating them with milk or heavy cream, since dairy proteins can reduce anthocyanin absorption by nearly 30%. A better pairing is a few drops of lemon juice or a spoon of Greek yogurt made from almond or oat milk. Stay close, because the next fruit, goji berry, protects the most important part of your sight, the very center of the retina, where every word you read and every face you love becomes clear. If your vision were a painting, the macula would be its center, the place where color and detail come alive. When that small area fades, even the strongest glasses cannot bring words or faces back into focus. That is why goji berries are so valuable. Their deep orange hue signals a rare concentration of zeaxanthin, a nutrient that works like a light filter protecting the macula from ultraviolet rays and blue light damage. A study published in Nutrients followed adults age 60 to 80 who ate 5 tablespoons of dried goji berries 5 days a week for 3 months. Their macular pigment density increased by about 26%, and none showed progression of age-related eye disease. That is an extraordinary level of stability in a group most at risk for vision loss. Robert, 70, from California, used to describe his world as slightly foggy, especially when reading fine print. After introducing a small handful of goji berries each evening, he noticed letters sharpening and faces regaining contrast. He did not believe fruit could do that. Until it did. Goji berries also deliver beta-carotene, vitamin C, and trace minerals like zinc and selenium that support the enzymes repairing retinal cells. Together, they act as a cleaning crew, sweeping away the oxidative waste that builds up with every blink and beam of sunlight. To use them properly, soak dried goji berries in warm water for about 10 minutes before eating. This softens their texture and activates the pigments. For an extra boost, pair them with a piece of dark chocolate, 85% cacao or higher. The natural cocoa flavonoids help the body absorb zeaxanthin up to 45% better. Avoid mixing goji with dairy, which can bind antioxidants and reduce their availability. Instead, sprinkle them over oatmeal, yogurt made from almond milk, or a small salad for dinner. And now, we have arrived at the most powerful fruit of all. The one that can break down the very substance that clouds the lens of the eye. Papaya might be the most overlooked fruit in America's kitchens, yet it holds a secret that modern research cannot ignore. Inside this golden fruit lives an enzyme called papain, capable of breaking down glycation. The sticky processed golden fruit lives an enzyme called papain, capable of breaking down glycation, the sticky process that turns clear eye tissue cloudy over time. Think of it as gently wiping fog off a window so light can pass through again. A 2023 study in clinical gerontology found that adults who ate 1 cup of ripe papaya each night reduced glycation by about 32% and improved contrast sensitivity, the ability to see fine details, by nearly 21% after 6 weeks. Those are numbers strong enough to change everyday life. Reading labels, threading a needle, or recognizing faces in dim light. Eleanor, 74, from Florida, said she used to describe her world as covered in mist. She began eating papaya in the evening, with a squeeze of lemon on top, and called it her sunset ritual. Within a month, she noticed headlights no longer scattered, and colors appeared warmer, almost like a gentle filter had been removed. Papaya's trio of vitamins A, C, and E work together to reduce retinal inflammation and improve tear production. Folate inside the fruit boosts blood supply to the optic lens, while papain continues to dissolve the sugar-protein bonds that blur vision. What most people don't realize is that these nutrients also support liver detoxification, the organ responsible for clearing old visual pigments from the bloodstream. A cleaner liver means cleaner sight, and fewer toxins reaching the delicate retinal capillaries. To make the most of it, enjoy papaya at room temperature, never cold or mixed with milk, since papain loses its activity below 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Adding a few drops of fresh lemon juice doubles vitamin A absorption, turning this tropical dessert into a true night therapy. And if you pair it with a slice of kiwi, the natural serotonin will help you fall asleep faster, while the papain keeps repairing the lens through the night. If this feels like a fruit you would try tonight, press 1 inch the comments. Or 0, if you are still thinking about it. Your response helps Dr. Morrison's channel share these natural insights with more people who want to protect their sight. Every small choice counts. Sometimes, the difference between fading vision and lasting clarity is just 1 bowl of fruit before sleep. Aging eyes do not have to fade into the dark. With small daily choices, like eating the right fruit before sleep, you can nourish the retina, clear the lens, and keep the world vivid for years to come. If you are over 60 and notice dry or blurry eyes in the morning, start with just 1 of these fruits tonight. You may be surprised by how quickly your vision feels calmer and brighter. This is Dr. Morrison's reminding you that eyesight is not only biology,